Okay. Happy Monday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. We're going to do a full body workout today, all body weight. And so at this moment, just get yourself up, get jogging in place. Real briefly, going to explain what's going to happen. We're going to be doing what I'll call body mantras or body weight flows. We'll spend 2 minutes repeating a series of movements over and over and over and over again. After the 2 minutes, we'll take a minute of transition to the next 2-minute flow. And in that minute, I'll just ask you to jog in place or do jumping jacks or something as I explain and demonstrate the next 2-minute flow. We'll do that essentially for the first 12 to 16 minutes of the workout. This another 16-minute chunk or so. So right now, let's get ourselves up and get ourselves moving a little bit. As hopefully you're already jogging in place. Oh yes, jogging in place, getting things going. Monday morning, everybody. Monday morning, starting with some movement, some breath work, some community. These are all good things, good things, good things, good things. So shaking off the weekend, starting fresh today, another opportunity to grow, evolve, and become more as a human being on planet Earth. Let's change our pattern now. Send our knees up, starting to march in place, knees coming to about hip height, right? Hands moving from hip pockets to eye sockets. Certainly that can turn into a jog in place, run in place, high knees. 3, 2, 1, good. Bring it down, kick your heels up towards your bottom. You can stay right here on the ground, or you can add little heel kicks towards your tush, but just keep doing something in the way of activating the hamstring, stretching out the quadricep. 2 and 1. Let's put the feet a little wider than hips. Let's get into some squats. We're going up and down. You can stay right here on the ground. You could add a little jump squat to it. If you wanted, you could add little pop squats if you're feeling like that's speaking to you. But just going up and down, triple flexion and extension through your ankles, knees, and hips. 2 and 1. Good. We're going side to side, everybody. Right and left. Beginning lateral movements. And when you're here, you can keep your hands on your hips. You can start to just swing them across a little more functionally. You could get lower with hands on hips, lower with arms swinging. You could add a little hop to it. If you're doing that again, remember, keep your knees bent. 3, 2, and 1. Pause that. Extend the right leg out, flex the toes up, hinge at your hips, dynamically touch your hamstring, and go back and forth. Right side, left side. We're spending about 2 to 3 seconds with each of these. Continue to do that. So I'm just gonna make sure my volume is turned up. Make sure your volume's turned all the way up on your computer too, gang. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let's do a quads next. Draw our heel up toward the bottom. Spending just a moment or two. I always invite you, if you want to put some music on in the background, obviously you could do that. Add a little spice to your workout. Last one, great. Let's take our arms out. Let's do some little circles. Start small. And then progressively, let's get bigger with that movement. Over the course of 10 revolutions, hopefully you're getting to full range of motion. 2 and 1. Let's change direction, start small, and then get bigger as you go. Sweeping them around. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We'll go front back with our swings, alternate which hand comes over the top every time. 1 time right, 1 time left. Just beginning to really deeply breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth here. Last one, please. Let's take one arm up, one arm down, stretching high in the sky. We spent about 5 minutes at the beginning of the workouts doing these dynamic warm-ups. Then we get into the heart of the workout. 2 and 1. Let's take our feet a little wider than our hips. Let's go side to side. Free flow and easy going. And the whole point of these dynamic warm-ups, again, warm up core muscle temperature, take body through full range of motion. And then also to mimic movements you're gonna do later in the workout. Last 2 and last 1. Let's put our feet together, press your knees together, and then circular motion, revolution, if you will. About 5 in one direction. And then we'll go 5 in the opposite direction. Good. We'll rise up, we'll get up to our toes, rock back to your heels, and go back and forth with that if you would. Remember, throughout the workout, if you need to reach out to me, just do it through the chat box rather than unmuting. Let's pause that. Let's bring a knee up, sweep it out, and go back and forth, right and left as we do it. Really bringing the knee up, hip flexion, and then external rotation. Taking those little triple steps in between to just restabilize. Give yourself balance to do that next movement. We'll do one more on each side. Final one here, good. Let's take our right foot back and right arm up, and then go back and forth. We go left and left. Full extension of that arm. Right, right, good. And left, left. Awesome. Bring your hands in front, elbows out. Step back with the right. Turn your torso left. Come up. Step back with the left. Turn to the right. Stepping back, right. Turning left. One more. Left. Turning right. Great. Arms out, shoulder height. Let's kick across our body. Toes toward hands. Really lifting that leg up. Opening up the back side of the upper leg. One more to each side, please. Last one here. Let's do some jumpy jacks. Let's get that going. Any form of it you can do. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's something like this, right? But just really starting to wake up the heart rate a little bit, get more and more alive, more and more ready for the action that's going to follow. You got 3, 2, and 1. Jog in place, please. Jog in place. Okay, now, for the first 2-minute flow is going to be a 4x4 movement pattern. You'll be at the base of your mat, okay? And let me slide this way a little bit. We're going to isolate a leg. You're at the base of your mat. You're going to do a side lunge. You'll step out, drop the butt down, reaching out. You'll do 4 of those. And then after your 4th one, just going right, you'll walk your hands out to the top of the push-up. And then what you're going to do is tap your left hand to your right shoulder, put it down, open to the sky as 1. Come back here, tap left hand to right shoulder, put it down. Keep repeating that 4 times. So just showing you face on, right side lunge 4 times, followed by walking them out. Left hand taps right shoulder, opening to the right. Left taps, keep repeating it, 4x4. We're about to start 2 minutes, you guys. All right, so you're at the base of your mat. Feet are together, stepping out to the right. Let's begin. Step out right, come up. Step out right, come up. Same leg, step out right. 4 of these rather. Here's number 4, good. Walk your hands out. Left hand taps right shoulder, open to the right. Come back. Left taps right, open to the right. Left taps right, open to the right. Left taps right, open to the right. Come back in, walk it up. 4 right side lunges. We're isolating a side here. You're on your own tempo-wise. Do 4 right side lunges, and then you walk your hands out. Left hand taps right shoulder, right hand goes to the sky. Left hand taps right shoulder. Remember 4 of these as well. It's a 4x4 pattern. Coming up, bam, tap it. You work at your own tempo. We're doing it for 2 total minutes. Now, could you keep your feet wide the whole time and just stay here and work one side without stepping out? You bet you could. So that's an example of a gentler version. And when you do the walkouts, could you come to your knees here and tap and then open this way? You bet. So I could do all of those from my knees as I get my 4 reps there. That's all from the knees. Right? And I would get off my knees, walk my hands in. We got about another 30 seconds. Keep working it. These 2 movements, you're doing it for a 4x4 pattern for 2 minutes. Good. Get your 4 reps in for the leg. Isolating a side, walking the hands out. Isolate a side with this tap and rotation movement. Tap and rotation. You got to count on your own. That's it, because we're all moving at different tempos, people. Good. Keep it up. You got about 3, 2, 1. Jog in place or jumpy jacks. We just did 2 minutes, jog in place, okay? Jog in place or jumping jacks. Now, we'll come back to the other side in a moment. But before we do, the next 2 minutes, when I say begin, are going to be a push-up followed by a back movement. So 2 reps for your chest, followed by 4 for your back. With the push-ups, I want to do a staggered hand position. Your right hand higher than your left, and you'll come down right through the center. So I'll do a staggered push-up, boom, then I'll switch my hands, staggered push-up, Then after that, I lower onto my belly, skydivers, elbows bent, lift feet and arms up, come back down 4 of those. So again, the skydiver looks like this in terms of arm position. You'll lift chest, hands, and feet. Get ready for 2 push-ups, 4 skydivers. We do 2 minutes, it's coming up. So get down on your mat, your right hand is high, left hand is a little lower. We're about to start in 3, 2, and 1. 2 push-ups. I do 1 with my right hand high, and then 1 with my left hand high, push up. Then I lower onto my belly. Elbows are bent, lift chest, hands, and feet, that's 1. Lift chest and hands, feet, 2. Lift chest, hands, and feet, 3. Lift again is 4. Reset, right hand high, left hand low. I do a push-up. Then I switch, left and right. I do a push-up, bam. Then I lower down, and I get 4 of those skydiver movements. So 2 movements for the chest, a pushing movement, and then 4 movements rather for our back. All right, push-up, staggered push-up. Keep going, gang. 2 of these staggered push-ups, and then I lower down, and I work my back muscles for 4 repetitions. You just keep repeating for 2 minutes rather, yep. So real quick, again, with a hand position, my right hand is higher than the left. I come right down to the ground, sternum through the center of the hands. Then I change the hand position for my push-up, and I do the other side. So it's called staggered push-ups. Let's work, gang. Could you do these push-ups from your knees? You bet. Absolutely. 2 push-ups from the knees. Good, lower onto your chest. Work the back muscles. 4 repetitions. 2 for the push, 4 for the pull. Good. Do it again. 25 more seconds. Let's work. We're each doing it at our own tempo, but working strength here. Okay, so really focus on controlled, disciplined movement all the way through. I wouldn't rush it personally, but you do you, boo. Come on. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up to your feet, please. Jog in place or jumping jacks for 1 minute. Whew. Intermission to the next 2-minute session. We're going back to the first movement, but on the other side. So right now you're just jogging in place or doing jumping jacks. When you do it, you'll now be stepping to your left 4 times. Stepping out, 4 of those, followed by walking the hands out. You'll tap right hand to left shoulder, and then you'll open up 4 times, okay? So that's gonna be for the next 2-minute period when I say begin. All left lunges, all left opening rotations. You're still jogging in place. You're still doing jumping jacks. Something keeping yourself going here. You got another 20 seconds, everybody. You're preparing your mind for what's coming. Those side lunges, the opening rotations, core stabilization. All right, let's get ourselves at the back of the mat. We're about to begin our 2 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Out to the left. 4 repetitions, please. Side lunge, butt going back. Count out 4 for yourself. After your 4th one, walk your hands out to the top of the push-up. Tap your right hand to your left shoulder, and then open the left arm up. Come back. Right hand to left shoulder. Open up. Do it again. Tap it. 4 of those repetitions. When I open up, I'm rolling onto the edges of my feet. Okay, so get into the full frontal plane application. Consider doing that. And then I come up. 4 side lunges again. Keep repeating. You're on your own. 4 side lunges. 4 shoulder taps with T rotation. Right hand taps left shoulder, left arm opens up. Do it again. Right taps left, and then I open up. It's as if the right hand is saying, tag, you're it, left arm, and then open up. Bam. 4 of those reps. Open up. Stay strong. Walk them back in. Keep knees off the mat as you walk them in. Some functional movement here. Endurance for the muscles, endurance for the mind. These are good things. We need it. We need some stamina. Yes. Walking those hands out. Tap shoulder. Open up. Bam. Just keep repeating. 2nd verse, 3rd verse, and 4th verse, and so on. Same as the 1st. Keep going. 4 reps. Yep, stabilizing the body, walking in. You got about another 26 seconds, everyone. Keep it up. Yes. This is our third round in these 2-minute flows. We're doing 4 total rounds of 2-minute flows. Keep going, stabilize, tap, and then open for these. Tap, open, tap, open, tap, open. Nice. Come on. And rest. Jog in place, everybody. Jog in place for a minute. Or jumping jacks. You're doing it here. We're moving to our final 2-minute flow coming up here in a moment. When I say begin, it's going to start with any form of squat you want to do. It can be traditional squats. It could be jump squats, okay? It could be pop squats. It could be rotational squats. You choose 4 reps of a squat, followed by walking out the hands, starting on the hands, going down to the forearms, back up to the hands 4 times, okay? Then you walk your hands back in, 4 more squats, walk them out. Yes, you can do those hands to forearms from the knees, okay? Get yourself ready, get your mind right. Keep doing jumpy jacks or jogging in place. You're at the back of your mat right now preparing. You're picking your 4 squats, and then we're all walking out doing hands to forearms 4 times. We're about to start in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. 4 squats. I'm just doing a basic one. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. And then I walk my hands out, top of the push-up, go down to your forearms, up to your hands is 1. Down to your forearms, up to your hands is 2. Down, up is 3. Down, up is 4. Walk my hands in. 4 more squats. Keep going, you guys. You can change which squat you do, round by round if you'd like. I'm adding a jump. I would encourage you to alternate which hand leads you down every time. I first go down right, left, and then the next time I go left, right. And I do that for my 4 reps, alternating the action, which hand leads me down, which hand brings me up. All right, here we go. Let's go. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. Good. Walking them out. Keep working. Figure out how you can make this optimized for you. Come on, let's get up. Walk it in. I'm gonna do some rotational squats this time. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Walking them out. Good. Keep working it. Strong core, down to the forearms, up to the hands. Could you just be in plank if you needed to count it out for about 20 seconds? You bet. If you can't do it because your wrists. Come on, you got about another 25 seconds, everybody. Whew, starting to feel it a little bit. That's a good thing. Come on, let's finish. 15 good seconds left. Come on. Good. Walk them in. 4 squats. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Jog in place. Jumpy jacks for 1 minute. Oh, we transition. Okay. We did 4 rounds of 2-minute body mantras. We're about to move into 4 minutes of core, okay, before we go into cardio. So we're gonna be starting with side planks, you guys, in a moment, but you got another 40 seconds or so. So I would jog in place still, or march, or move your body. Side plank will start this. We're gonna have ourselves in whatever position we can do it, staggering the feet, stacking the feet, bending the bottom knee. Well, we're gonna try to do our leg lifts. So when we set ourselves up, we're gonna try to do little top leg lifts. So if you need to, you can be on the bottom knee and just doing little controlled leg lifts. It's a 45-second period of time. So during that, do as many as you can, and then just hold side plank when necessary. Let's get down, please. We're gonna get on our left elbow first. Left elbow first. We're gonna be holding it for 45 seconds. Traditional side plank position. You guys should know it by now. Get ready. All right, let's lift up, please. I got my feet stacked, and I'm gonna lift the top foot, bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down. Try to keep your toes pointing forward the whole time as you do this. Remember, do what you can during the 45 seconds of lifts. And then when you need to, as an example, just pause, like I just did. I'm gonna hold it steady for a bit. I'm gonna take my top arm up to the sky. I'm trying to make sure my shoulders are stacked. Breathe, 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 breathe. You got about another 14 seconds. I'm gonna try to do a few more leg lifts. Let's do this. Find a way, peeps. You got about another 7 seconds to work or so. Keep pushing that bottom hip up, please. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Spin to the other side. We got a 15-second transition. Other side, please. Set it up for success. Right elbow under right shoulder. I'm stacking the feet. I'm going to show you an example of being on the bottom knee. All right, let's go. So here I've got my bottom knee down, supported, and then I do my leg lifts right here. So that's one way of doing it. Right, another way, some people might want to be on this hand rather than down on the elbow. And you can do it from that supported knee position this way as well. Working inner outer thighs there. I'm gonna get back down on my elbow, stack my feet. So different ways of making it happen. You got about another 20 seconds or so, everybody. Focus, stay controlled. Keep that bottom hip lifted upward toward the sky. Top hand could be on your hip, top arm could be up. Breathe into the next 7 seconds, everyone. Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very nice. Okay, on your back, please. Whoo. All right, we're gonna have the right leg up, left leg could be out or left leg down, hands behind head, and we are gonna isolate crunch here on the right leg lifted. All right, let's go. So your right leg is lifted, hands are behind the head, just crunch. Now, the gentler version, your left foot is on the ground. If you haven't started, please have started. I heard the beat, maybe you didn't. But crunch, right? If you want it more challenging, extend your left leg out as you do this crunch and hover it. Don't have it just out to have it out. Have it out and hovering. Try to tuck your toes towards your shins as you do this. Come on, let's work. Crunch. Controlled movement. Controlled movement. If you want to do where you reach toward the toe, feel free again. Also feel free to bring the left foot on the ground as you keep the right leg extended up. We can do this and rest. Bring it down, pause for a moment. The next 45 seconds is the other side. So your left leg is gonna be up, right leg can be in or it can be out. Hands are behind head, get ready for it. 45 seconds, I'm gonna start with the foot on the ground. Let's go, crunch with the left leg lifted. Keep working, come on. Come on, this is gonna bring our 4 minutes of core to an end in a moment. I'm gonna try to extend that right leg out and work it here. Come on, crunch. Should feel a challenge in those abdominals, peeps. Come on, hands supporting your neck, being placed behind your head. That's work. But do not pull on the head with your hands. Come on, you got 13 seconds. I'm feeling it big time. I gotta bend the knee. Whew. Come on, keep working. Feel the activity in your abs. Keep going, keep going. 2, 1, and bring it down. All right, gang, good job. Let's get up to our feet. All right, once we're up to our feet, start jogging in place. Here's what's about to happen, everybody. We are going for 6 minutes straight of cardio. Right now, you're just jogging in place. 6 minutes straight of cardio. Now, I'm gonna encourage you to do one of two things. At a base level intensity, what we'll call it talk tempo, right? On a 1 to 5 scale, 1 sitting on your butt, 5 being all out, it's a 3. Talk tempo. You could talk to a neighbor while you're doing your cardio, okay? But if you've been doing this for a while, try to go to a 4 intensity the whole time. So that would be more challenging, 80 to 90% of your maximum heart rate. Try to maintain that. But whatever you choose, talk tempo or tempo training, do it for the whole 6 minutes, okay? Now, jogging in place, when I say begin, we're doing jumping jacks to start. Nothing crazy. You're doing it either at 3 intensity or 4 intensity, but you do it for a minute straight. No break in this at all. Get yourself ready. Minute straight of jumping jacks. Let's go. Begin. So this is the first minute of 6 minutes of cardio. Okay, you can be doing this. So keep going. You're doing this 60 seconds straight. You're maintaining either a 3 intensity, which is talk tempo, or you're going at a 4 intensity, which is tempo training, 80 to 90% the whole way. It's a 4 out of a 5 scale. Pick your energy today, okay? But challenge yourself to maintain it all 6 minutes. This is minute 1, okay? You got 30 more seconds of the Jumpy Jack. 30 more seconds. Exercise 1. Keep going, gang. You got about another 15 seconds. When I say change, there's no break. You're just going to shuffle side to side the length of your mat for 1 minute. Get ready in about 6 seconds. I'll say change, and you just shift to shuffles. Ready? Change. You just go to shuffles, side to side. Do you have to touch down? No. Could you? You bet. You're either working at your 3 intensity, talk tempo cardio, or you're doing tempo training, more intensity, where you wouldn't want to talk to your neighbor, but you're going back and forth. Different movement pattern. Was the jumping jack lateral movement as well? Yes, okay? But this is a different form of lateral movement now. Keep your knees bent, please. You got another 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds. Nice. Nice. Keep it going. Exercise 2. Exercise 3, any form of burpee you want to do, okay? Could just be regular squats. That's the base, absolute base of the burpee, ground to sky touches. Keep going, and that would just look like this if you choose it, okay? But get ready to shift to burpees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 minute of burpees. So I go up to the sky, hands down, feet back. I'm still doing these at my intensity of a 3 or a 4. So these aren't all out. This is not go for it like we do in a Tabata. You gotta measure the movement. You gotta adapt it to fit either a 3 intensity or a 4 intensity. Again, maybe that's coming down, stepping the feet back, stepping the feet in. Maybe it's just touching the ground, touching the sky. If you do that, keep your vision forward. You got another 20 seconds. By the way, this is going to be transitioned when I say change back to jumping jacks with no break. With no break, you got 10 seconds. So as I said, a burpee doesn't have to be brutal. Figure how you can adapt it so you can go right into the next cardio in 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks, 1 minute, let's go. Back to jacks. There's no break. This is minute 4. This is minute 4 of 6 minutes straight of cardio. Could it be this? Yeah. Opening up things to the side. Good. Could you change something? Maybe do something like this? Yeah. If you want to change one of these movements, do it with this jumping jack, okay? So maybe you're doing rotational punches like this. Maybe as I just showed, it's this. But something that gets you into your either your 3 intensity or your 4. In a moment, in 20 seconds to be exact, you're gonna go right into your shuffles again. Again, this is 6 minutes straight, either 3 intensity cardio or 4. I'm letting you choose today. Come on, 8 seconds, and then we're gonna go right into shuffles, side to side. In 3, 2, 1, right into shuffles, let's go. This is minute 5 of 6. Side to side. Stay low as you go. Figure out, again, how you fit this movement into the intensity that you've chosen. That talk tempo or that tempo training. Talk tempo is probably like that 65 to 75% intensity in there somewhere. Tempo training, 80 to 90% or so. So you've chosen on your own, and then you're just putting it into the framework of that. You got about another 25 seconds. This is going to be followed by the burpee for the final minute of the 6 minutes of work here for our cardio. Come on, keep going. Get ready. About 10 seconds, we go into our form of burpee. Come on, let's work it. 4, 3, 2, right into burpees. Let's go. Arms up, hands down. Keep working now. Figure it out for you. Arms up. After this minute, we're gonna do a little core. So just know that. It's gonna be 4 minutes of core. Different than what we did before. Come on, that's gonna be followed by another 6 minutes of cardio, just so you have a lay of the land. 30 seconds to go, everybody. These are not all out, remember that. Can burpees be done all out? Of course, we know that. But this is not that, because they can also be done at lower intensities, adjusting the speed at which we move, how we move, etc., etc. Come on, you got another 10 seconds before we go into core. Come on, come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, gang. Catch your breath for just a moment. 4 minutes of core. We're about to start down in our back, and we're gonna do bicycles. We'll do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Remember, this is not cardio. So try to do your bicycles slower, more thoughtfully, more at a muscular level than a momentum level. All right, people, get ready. On your back, please. Get ready for 45 seconds of bicycles, starting in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Slow tempo bicycles, all about muscle. See if you can touch elbow to knee. See if you can extend the foot out. Body control. Body control. Stay with it. You got about 10 seconds, everybody. Stay strong. And rest. Okay, stay on your back. We're doing windshield wipers. Hands are out to the side, shoulder height. Legs up, either straight or knees bent. When I say begin, you're gonna be just rolling the legs right and left, keeping the shoulders anchored to the ground. Try to keep the knees connected. Begin. Let's go. 45 seconds. Rolling the legs right, controlling them, rolling them left, coming back to center. Feel free, if you feel like you have the strength to do so, to extend your legs as you do this. Today, I'm nursing a little bit of low back stuff, so I'm not doing that, okay? I would encourage you to honor your body in those ways as well, if you're nursing injuries here, there, or anywhere, right? Wow. Come on, there are gonna be days where you feel 100% functional, other days where you'll feel like, you know what, today I'm a little bit in a 60 to 70% category based on some things that are going on. Could be physical, could be emotional, and rest. Okay, now turn over, please. I'm gonna spend 45 seconds in prone plank. Elbows under shoulders, elbows and toes as it's known. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, 45 seconds, lift up. Begin that if you haven't. Now, again, interlacing fingers easier than if you extend the hands straight out from the elbows. Elbows directly under shoulders, butt about the same height as shoulders, tucking your tailbone slightly, breathing. So we're pressing firmly into our forearms as we lift up through the core, trying to fill in the gap between the shoulder blades. Breathe, people, come on. 20 more seconds. Add anything you want to this. If you feel like you need to do alternating leg lifts, taps, whatever, do you. I'm just holding it static. 10 seconds to go. Breathe. Come on, we're gonna work our back for the 4th and final exercise. And rest. Get on your belly. Sea turtles, gang. Ideally, meaning arms out, lifting everything up, opening everything, closing, either staying up and doing that or lowering. If you need to, go to alternating Supermans for a gentler version of back work. Let's go, begin. Lift up, open up the sea turtle, close it. If you want, stay up like I am. If you need to come down in between repetitions, also do that. If your back is feeling a little tweaked, too much so to do this, as I mentioned, do alternating Supermans. Palms face in, thumbs up, right arm, left leg lift, left arm, right leg. Could you just be in plank again? Because some people prefer that for their body's needs. Absolutely, okay? So make it work, but work, that's the key. You got about another 8 seconds. Working our back muscles. We got to take care of the posterior chain, people, the back side of this body. Come on, and rest. Great, up to your feet. Okay, moving on, back to cardio, peeps. Same cardio, any form of jacks, 6 minutes of work. Get ready to do it. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Jumpy Jack, 6 minutes of work. I'm just setting the timer for it. We got 1 minute of jumping jacks. Same idea. If you chose a 3 intensity in round 1 of the cardio, just stay with a 3, okay? If you chose a 4 in round 1, stay with the 4. You get a chance to do the movements again, but do them better, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally. Avoid entering this series of 6 minutes going, oh, I've already done these before. Throw that out. It's agitation. It's unneeded resistance. It's unnecessary. It's a mindset that needs to be jettisoned. Fresh and new, beginner's mind, as if you've never done it before. Or it's your favorite thing even. Go there. Suspend disbelief. Keep going. Where do we go from here? Shuffles. Side to side. Coming up. No break in between. This is minute 1. Ready? Shuffles. Let's go. Side to side. You could be adding touchdowns. 60 seconds of work, no intermission. 6 minutes straight of cardio. Pro-choice cardio. You're choosing either top tempo or tempo training. I've already explained all those. But pick it, a 3 or a 4 on a 5 scale. Straight through. Theoretically, if you choose a 4 intensity, that tempo training, again, you should, if you're doing it at the right intensity, be able to do 6 minutes of this. Come on, you got 20 seconds. It's about to be followed by burpees, gang. And a modulated burpee that fits into those intensity scales. Get ready, everybody. It's coming up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, right into burpees. Let's go. 1 minute. Make it work at your intensity. Slow it down if you need to, dramatically. Step it back if you need to. Just do a ground sky touch if that keeps you in your intensity, right? Butt down, arms up. That can be adjusted speed-wise too, so that you can make sure it fits. Come on. Another 30 seconds. This is minute 3 of 6 minutes of cardio. Come on, everybody. We can do this. Let's go. You got about another 15 seconds. And then we go back into jumping jacks or any cardio you want to do. That's the round I give you total freedom to fly. Ready in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacks, or maybe rotational punches. Maybe you're doing these games, but fit it into your 3 or your 4. Maybe you're doing touch drop, right? You're reaching down here and you're kicking a foot out every time. Come on, keep working. 6 minutes straight. I think I'm somewhere in between a 3 and a 4 today. Coffee is taking me into a 4. The intensity is not so much. I'm telling you, the sweat's flowing. This is good. Detoxifying, building our cardio, respiratory endurance. You got 20 seconds. And then we're going to go back into our shuffles. Okay? Stay with it. 13 seconds, everybody. Come on. Yeah, I like that. I see Mary Beth going side to side jacks. Very cool. Come on, come on. And let's go, shuffles. Right into shuffles. Come on, everybody. Side to side shuffles. Seeing a lot of different iterations of this stuff. That's great. You paint with your own brush. Come on. Heavy breathing, not a bad thing at this time. There are times where heavy breathing is a little strange. Come on. Right now, this is good. We're working at it. Come on, you got about 20, oh, how much time? 3 seconds before we finish with our burpees. Getting down. I'm at a little squat at the side. Shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle. 10 seconds, we go into burpees. Come on. Keep it up. No break in between. In 3, 2, add 1. Right to our burpees, gang. Come on. Fit it into your intensity at 3 or 4. These are not all-out burpees. We save those for other days of intensity. But on top tempo and tempo training days, they are not all out. Come on. But we use these somewhat frequently. Incredible full body movement. Very functional movement pattern. Not loved by everybody, that's for sure. But super effective. Come on, 30 seconds to finish this. You could be doing touch the ground, touch the sky. Touch the ground, touch the sky. You could be stepping back, stepping up, standing up. Come on. You got 15 seconds, gang. You're finished. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. I had a little jump at the top that time. It's not all right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Oh, wow. Nice. Catch your breath for about a minute, and then we're going to get down on the ground, finish with our 5 minutes of traditional abs. It's going to be 20 reps, heel drops, knee pulls, dynamic obliques, both sides, static obliques, both sides, and then regular crunches. Then we stretch. We're running like, a little 5 minutes over. If anybody does need to go right at 7:50, I get it, but we got 10 total minutes left. Abs and stretching. 5 minutes abs, 5 minutes of stretching. Get ready, you guys. Let's get down on our back, please. Okay. Down on your back. 20 heel drops. Remember, when I say down or tap or in, it's a strong exhalation. It's abdominal contraction. And abdominal contraction at the same time. Get ready. Place your hands under your butt to protect your low back, please. Knees up to 90 degrees. We're about to do 20 reps on my count. Try to rest your head if you can. Ready? Begin. Down. 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Knee pulls, knees towards chest. Begin. In 1, in 2, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Feet on the ground. Left leg extends out, right hand behind head, right shoulder, elbow toward left knee. Begin. In 1, in 2, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Other side, please. Right leg out, left hand behind head. Begin. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, in 5, in 6, in 7, in 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Left foot crosses over on top of right, just above right knee. Right hand behind head, right shoulder to left knee. Begin. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 10, up, 9, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Right foot crosses over, right knee wide, left hand behind head. Begin. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 10, up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1. Okay. Final sets. Regular crunches. I'm going to keep my knees at 90 degrees. You can have feet down, legs straight, whatever. Hands behind head. Let's go. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 10, up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1. Oh, we made it. We did a lot of work today. Now we're in chillax mode, people. Feet on the ground, stretch your arms overhead somewhere out there, as Five would say in American Story. I think Old American Tale. Oh, what a great song that was. Arms stretched, like it's the first stretch of the morning. Okay, let's bring our hands down by our sides, everybody. Feet underneath the hips, or rather feet a little bit away from the bottom. Tailbone slightly tucked, press down into your heels and lift the hips up. Create space, basic bridge. If you want to interlace your fingers and wiggle the shoulders closer together, go for it. Remember, we're trying to press chest towards chin in that case, rather than chin towards chest. Try to feel your belly rise with every inhale, and then try to feel it fall with every exhale. Intentional breathing here, conscious breathing. Diaphragmatic breath, belly breathing. Breathe, actually. All right, let's slowly release the interlace, everybody. Bring your left foot over across on top of the right. You've created a figure 4, an eye of the needle. Thread your left hand through the eye of the needle, right hand outside right leg. Flex your toes into your shins. Rest your head on the mat. Draw your right knee into your chest and breathe. Once you get the position, come to the breath, connect them. Stay present. Good. Let's switch legs. Switch it up. Right hand threads the eye of the needle this time. Left hand outside left leg. Flex toes into shins. Breathe. Remember to try to keep the right knee open, right hip open, left leg drawing in simultaneously. Belly rises with every inhale, belly falls with every exhale. Okay, let's release. Let's extend the left leg out, draw the right knee into your chest. Give a little hug. Take your right arm out to the side, shoulder height, palm down. With the left hand, take your right leg away from that arm. So you're taking your right leg over to the left. See if you can keep your right shoulder down. Maybe you turn your head to look over to the right. If you feel like you want to extend your right leg out, so there's not knee flexion, great. But again, make sure if you choose to do that, your right shoulder stays down. In this torted, twisted position, can you still find that belly breathing? Not easy to do, but it's doable. It's worth the effort. Let's switch. Other side. Right leg extends out, left leg draws in toward the chest. Left arm out to the side, left leg over to the right. Try to keep that left shoulder down. Find your breath in a challenging space. Maybe turning the head to look to the left. Good. Let's come back to center, everybody. Now, from here, we're going to hug the knees in, rock forward and backward a few times. Right, little spinal massage. Bring yourself up to a seated position if you would. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sit as tall as you can. Spinal extension, in particular, in your low back, lumbar spine. Stretch your arms up. Hinge at your hips, start to lean forward, and then see if you can just let the arms soften and fall where they will. We don't want to feel this in the low back, so if you're feeling a lot of compression there, whether you're touching your toes or not, bend your knees, and then just reestablish length in your spine and hold that position. Find the breath, inhales and exhales. Inhale, belly rises, exhale, belly falls. Just notice for yourself if you're feeling an urge to come out of this, to just move on, to do something else. And if that's the case, let's see if you can say, okay, hold on, I'm just going to relax here for a second and be still and breathe. Don't let the agitation of the mind take you away from what you're doing here. Great. Okay, we release now. Let's draw the left heel, foot just outside the left hip. Try to release the top of the foot on the ground. Try to keep your left knee on the ground. This may be enough. If you want to bring your hands back more, great. If you want to come down to your elbows, great too. All the while, just so you keep your left knee connected to the mat. It can be different for everybody in terms of what it's going to look like. Maybe on your elbows, maybe on your back, maybe up on your hands, maybe just sitting upright. But we can all find a stretch at the front of the left leg right now. Okay, let's come up from wherever we are, switch it up. Put the right foot outside the right hip, top of the foot on the earth if possible, right knee down. Find where you feel the stretch. See if you can match up what you did on the left with what you're doing on the right. If you need to be on your side because this is too much for your knee for whatever reason, go for it. Put yourself there. Moments of intentional stillness, right? And with that stillness, sometimes there's quietude. So if I'm not talking, it's not that I've forgotten about you. Just focusing on the present breath, whatever that is, the inhale and the exhale. And I would encourage you to do the same. Good. Okay, let's release it. We're almost finished. We're going to get up to our feet, go from seated or lying to standing. Let's get a position with our feet nice and wide, if you would. Toes slightly out. We're going to shift to the right side. We're going to open up through the groin a little bit. Hands on thighs, forearms on thighs, left hand outside right ankle. They all work. We want to feel this through the left inner groin area to some degree, maybe even a little bit behind the left knee. For me, again, it feels good to shift the hips back slightly as opposed to coming forward more, because you'll put a lot of shear force on your knee if you do that. Keep the bottom going backward. Breathe into it. Try to keep the outer edge of your left foot connected to the mat, so we don't want to roll up on the inner edge. We want to work on ankle mobility as well. So the foot on the left side flat, in other words. Let's shift to the opposite side, sliding over to the left, keeping the right foot flat, pushing the butt back, trying to find a stretch from the right groin area in through the inner thigh down toward the knee a little bit. Okay, let's release that back through center. 2 stretches to go. Take the right arm up high in the sky, put the center of the back, right arm over the top, grab your, right arm over the top, center of the back, left arm goes up, grabs the right elbow. Draw yourself over to the left side. Find that space through your ribs on the right side of your torso. Okay, we're coming back to center, stretch them up. Left hand to center to back. Right hand goes up the left elbow. We draw it over to the left, the left to the right. Okay, come back to center. Let's release the hands. Interlace them behind your back. Just draw your shoulders back. Reach your hands down. Breathe right into that. Heart expansive, chest retract, rather shoulders retracted, and you're breathing here. In parallel to you. And right now, before we finish it off, just try to fill your head and your heart with things you can be grateful for. Right? Amidst all the turbulence and chaos of life, continue to be grateful. Right? Still come from that space, which is feeling somewhat fulfilled, if not totally fulfilled, and try to share that with others. Right? Breathe deeply. Try to be peaceful. Try to be calm. Try to be, most importantly, kind. It's important now in all times to be kind to other human beings. Okay, let's free it up, you guys. Take it in here, where you are, the roof over your head, the clothes that you wear, the food that you eat, the friends and family that you have, the breath that breathes you. It's a good day to be alive, you guys. May we just continue to evolve as a species and try to find a common ground somewhere so we recognize that it's one race, it's the human race. And we all need to see that, hopefully sooner rather than later. Let's shake it out. Let's finish it off, everybody. On an inhale, let's sweep the arms out. Let's raise them up. And let's exhale, open them wide to this side. 2 more of those. Inhale, fly with me. Exhale, fall with me. And then the final one, inhale, soar on up. And then exhale, open on out. Give yourself and each other a round of applause. Monday morning. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to turn off the recording right now.
Thank you, Adam.
You are.